Hey guys, what's up? Chief Pat here, and today bringing you guys a brand new Clash Royale video. And today we're gonna continue climbing back up on my Chief Pat 2 account. We're at 2,059 trophies. If you guys didn't see the last video, had a little bit of a Wi-Fi problem inside of Indonesia and ended up losing like 400 cups. But still gonna be using the Hog Trifecta deck. I know a lot of the other really popular decks at this level require some sort of legendary card, and unfortunately for me, I don't have one. I actually have never even gotten a super magical chest on this account, which is sort of sad. I might have one coming up soon. I think it's one every 500 wins or something like that, or 500 chests. So hopefully when I get a super magical chest, I get a legendary inside of it, and hopefully if I get a legendary, then it isn't the log, because I don't really know any log decks down here that are anywhere good. But still, let's go ahead and get into a couple of battles. Looks like he went for a Hog Barbarian push on the left, and for some reason it looks like the Hog actually pushed the Barbarians towards the tower, or it pushed the Barbarians pushed the Hog towards the tower, which was a little bit of a bummer, but still didn't take too much damage. He's got a Goblin Hut on the right, and as well as we took his tower down to 1191, he is a level 9 running what it looks like a spawner deck. I don't know if he has a Barbarian Hut. He actually is an Elixir Collector, so maybe he's only playing the Goblin Hut by itself, which I actually think is a pretty decent card inside of certain decks. I feel like the Goblin Hut might be one of the most balanced cards in the game, just judged off the decks that I played it against. Looks like he's going to play another Goblin Hut, so I'm going to throw down my Poison and try to catch maybe the last Goblin that comes out of that right deck before it looks, or the right hut, before making our way. Looks like my Valkyrie's going to get 2 swings off against the tower, and the Valkyrie does a surprising amount of damage. A lot of people sort of sleep on the Valkyrie. I'm going to go ahead and play my cannon to stop this Hog push, but we've gotten the tower all the way down to 671. The Hog Rider didn't get a single shot off against the tower, and most of his Spear Goblins were busy with their skeletons, so they didn't do too much damage to our tower as well. Alright, so 1,400 on both of our towers, which means during this game, we're probably going to have to just focus on getting a 1 crown to 0 victory. Whenever both of your towers get to like 50% HP, and one of their towers is almost full, it almost always turns into a 1 crown to 0 situation. I really don't want him taking this right tower, or else he's going to have a major advantage for the one on the left, whereas if I get the one on the right, his one on the left obviously is still completely full. So at this point, want to play a somewhat defensive game, but at the same time, I do have to get this first tower down. He's going to play a cannon right in front of my face, which obviously means my Hog Rider is going to have a hard time getting to the tower, but still, Poison Spell is going to keep ticking. I'm going to play a Valkyrie just to protect this Musketeer, since a Musketeer by herself is worth 4 elixir, so it's definitely worth playing a Valkyrie right in the face. We've got 2 Musketeers down right now. They're going to go for the minion horde, and my Hog Rider was running towards the tower, but going to get stopped up by the minions in the cannon. But still, Poison Spell on the tower, the Poison Spell just slowly trickling down that HP, and we're going to zap those Spear Goblins as well. Hog Rider won't get any damage off on the tower. I can take the damage from the Spear Goblins. I know that I'll be able to poison the tower down before he can really do anything about it. Poison Spell is going to go down. Notice how the Poison Spell will connect with the Spear Goblins from the right-hand tower, so we're getting a lot of value out of that poison. Musketeer is going to shoot from a while away. He's sort of freaking out. He's like, oh my god, I'm a level 9 going against level 7. He's going to be taking my tower. The Hog Rider is going to be running in, and with just a little bit of HP left, he'll get one last hit off against the tower and end up taking a 1 crown to 0 victory. So good game. Plenty of banners from NYH of Lunatics for plus 29 trophies and 15 gold. And yeah, pretty solid stuff, which also is going to give us our crown chest. So let's go ahead and take a peek and see what we got. So opening it up, 436 gold. Gold is always good. 3 gems, 23 Teslas, 29 minion horde, 5 tombstones, and a witch. Wow, I did not know I haven't unlocked the witch yet. This is a, yeah, monumental moment on Chief Pat 2. Guys, if you take a look all the way towards the very top, what are we going to? Arena 1, or no, actually, oh, it's in the Goblin Stadium. Guys, we might not have any legendary cards in this account. We may have never gotten a super magical chest, but I can tell you guys, we have every single card inside of training camp. Monumental day, 6 months into this account. We've got the witch, level 1, baby. Let's go. Again, I don't play this account all the time, so that does factor in as well. It's not like I'm playing every single day, but still, 6 months in, we finally have a big, beautiful level 1 witch on this account, and let's see how we're able to use it. All right, so getting into our next battle, we're going to be greeted with a great Royal Giant right into our face, which of course will take 2 hits off against a tower. It doesn't look like he's actually going to play anything to follow up, which is a little bit strange, seeing as I think he's full on elixir. He's going to play a level 3 witch in the back to make our level 1 witch look a little bit weak, which, by the way, I think the witch is pretty decent right now. It's received a ton of buffs. If you guys looked, I know in the Clash Reddit, someone posted like a witch overview and showed that the witch like received It's the most balanced card inside of the entire game, meaning it's received the most buffs and nerfs of any card. Level 10 Spear Goblins, by the way, that is just ridiculous. This guy's level 8, and okay. So you guys might notice, this is something I guess I'll talk about right now during this battle, that a lot of people will try to sandbag their level to make themselves look better by only upgrading the cards inside of their deck. You guys all know someone like this. I know a lot of people have done this, where pretty much this guy's level 8, but he has level 10 commons and level 8 rares or whatever. I know people who are like level 6 who have level 9 commons or level 8 commons or something, maybe like, yeah, level 9 commons or level 8 commons, just because they only upgrade the cards inside of the deck. What do you guys think about that? Do you think it's something cool? Do you think it's sort of lame because they're just hiding what level they truly are and having ridiculously maxed out cards for being like a level 6 or a level 7, or this guy's a level 8 and he has level 3 epics and level 10 commons with the Spear Goblins, which is just insane. Look at those puppies right there. But still, we're gonna take that tower down, and yeah, we're gonna show him who's boss. We've got the skeleton dying inside of the poison. Musketeer's gonna take care of the witch, and at this point, the game is firmly in our control. He's gonna freak out with that Hog Rider right there. Obviously not gonna be able to accomplish too much, as the Musketeer's gonna turn around and shoot him into a little bit of bacon from behind. And now from here on out, just got to play a little bit of defense. I don't want him to take out my tower, but if he does, I guess I can deal with it. That fireball going to do a pretty decent amount of damage, but keep in mind, he has the Royal Giant. So I don't have another cannon because I used it on the Hog. So this Royal Giant, I can play a cannon to stop now. Once you've taken out their tower, you can play your cannon in a pretty decent position to actually knock the Royal Giant out of your tower's range or whatever. Zap Spell is going to go on the left. You can see the Hog Rider and the Valkyrie are going to clean that up. No problemo at this point. Looks like he's going for the crown chest because that second tower is down on the left-hand side. I don't even care what happens from here. I'm just going to start dropping some troops. We got the Valkyrie, which should turn around and smack this wizard around. He's going to zap my tower, which of course still has 10 HP left. And this one is pretty much over. Hog Rider's gonna run for the tower. I'm gonna drop a poison spell. He'll give me a thumbs up because he knows this one's over. And that's gonna wrap up a pretty convincing victory against a level 8 who had level 10 commons, which is insane, for 3 crowns. And that's obviously gonna go pretty far towards our next crown chest if it's available. I need to check where we're at. But 30 trophies, this is our 5th straight win since we got our Wi-Fi back, baby. Feeling pretty good inside of Indonesia. And let's go ahead and head back for one more second before getting into that final battle. So did we have any room for our crown chest? I know our chest slots have been full. I'm still trying to open a couple of those. Oh no, we actually don't get our next crown chest for 13 hours. Feels bad, man, but let's get into one final battle on this account. And we're gonna be playing Wade 246 at around 2,100 trophies. All right, so another level 8, of course, you could have high upgraded cards. You never know where you're going to get. But let's play a Musketeer in the back. Obviously, the only card I can play. He's going to play his Elixir Collector, so I'm obviously going to want to go on the I'm obviously going to want to go on the aggressive. Anyways, let's play a Hog Rider on the right. We've got the Valkyrie as well. The Hog Rider should help shove down the lane. The archers are going to try to do their best. I actually messed up on the Valkyrie push. He's going to play his own Valkyrie on top of my Valkyrie and the Musketeer, and that's actually really well played by Wade, and at this point, he's got a massive elixir advantage. He's going to play a Royal Giant. I'm going to have to play my cannon and skeletons. He still has that elixir collector pumping, which obviously is a huge issue for me. So I'm only going to take maybe 2 hits. Yeah, 2 hits on my tower from that, but still, he's definitely in the control position right now, and I'm going to sort of have to play on my toes. I don't like being the aggressive one on this account, as you guys might have figured out. When you're playing higher level players, you don't necessarily want to be aggressive. You're going to want to let them make mistakes, and then you be able to turn those mistakes into your victory. Obviously, you're going to capitalize on mistakes no matter what level you are, but it's really important, especially when you're playing people who have higher level cards than you, that you're the one that lets them mess up first. So meanwhile, let's go and play our poison spell. I'm going to catch the elixir collector and the archers, getting some pretty good value out of that. That should help turn the elixir balance into our favor, which has been a little bit of a struggle for now. So this is where his big push is going to come in, and I'm going to be honest, this is going to be a struggle because we've already played our Valkyrie, which is our main counter to his wizard, and seeing as his wizard is already going ham, that we're going to have to figure out a way to kill it. Let's play our skeletons in just a moment. We're going to want to see what we can do, but it looks like this wizard actually should be able to die. It might get a single hit off against the tower. No, the tower is going to remain untouched by that wizard, and now we've completely flipped the tables on him. You guys saw in the very beginning, he had 2 elixir pumps down, we didn't have any. At this point, we've got 2 pumps down, and he doesn't have any. So now the battle is pretty much in our hands as far as control goes, and as soon as he plays that elixir pump, you see that I hop on that like no other, and we're gonna go for a massive push. We've got the Hog Rider, we got the Valkyrie. I knew that he had just played 5 elixir on that elixir pump, which obviously means that he is at a complete disadvantage, and that means his tower is gonna go all the way down, and we can start defending for the last 39 seconds to hopefully be able to pull out this victory. Now that Valkyrie was masterful. It's gonna kill all of the goblins as well as the wizard. We've got the Musketeer helping out against this Royal GG. The archers, at this point, he's freaking out. You guys can tell when people freak out, and this is definitely one of those moments right there. The zap is gonna stop the Valkyrie in her tracks. We've got our own Valkyrie to defend against this wizard. We've got 3 elixir pumps. This game is pretty much over. We can throw a hog down the lane if we want with some skeletons, but there's almost nothing he can do. And the cannon's gonna go down. We're gonna zap our own cannon, and this one is pretty much GG. Now the Royal Giant is running up. I guess I got a little bit too confident right there. And he's actually going to take the tower all the way down to about 600. But still, that's going to be game against Wade 246. And to wrap it up for a pretty solid day of victories. So 30 trophies yet again for today, putting us back up at 2,148. We're currently undefeated since we went on a little bit of a Wi-Fi massacre on this account. So hopefully we can get back up to Frozen Peak sometime soon and unlock some of those new cards. Again, if we just unlock the Witch 6 months into having this account, who knows how long it's going to take for the bowler. But yeah, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you smack a like on this video. And yeah, until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.